Good morning everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Tiller's Turf Talk. So this week something a little bit different. So we're not out in the turf fields, we're not looking at operations or production. We're going to talk about something else that we're very passionate about here and something we've been involved in now for 8 years. And that is our co-sponsorship of the Golf Environment Awards. So what are the Golf Environment Awards? Basically, they're recognition of the fantastic contribution that golf courses and individuals make, not only to nature but also to the environment. So if we cast our mind back to a previous video I made regarding the environmental benefits of turf, golf courses are already great places for the environment. You know, we know things about the oxygen production, the carbon capture, the noise control, the pollution absorption, so many benefits to natural turf, so golf courses are already fantastic places for the environment. So the Golf Environment Awards is all about not just celebrating that, but the additional contribution that we're making. So it can be anything from, I guess, just simple things like nest boxes, creating log piles, solar panels. Here at Tiller's we're very passionate about things like our wildflower turf and heather turf products that we're going to talk a little bit more about in another episode. So you can be, as I say, doing anything. It can be bird boxes, it can be sustainable water usage, organic use, recycling of compost, anything like that. But also simple things like producing places for our pollinators, so things like our butterflies, our bees. Fantastic. So all these little opportunities, and as I travel around I talk to sort of greenkeepers and course managers about the Golf Environment Awards. A lot of them say to me, well, I don't really feel like we do enough. As I said before, you're already doing plenty being a golf course, so don't be afraid to shout out about your products and what you're doing and all your projects that are going on. Fantastic. So the Golf Environment Awards is a great opportunity to showcase that and put it out to a wider audience. You never know, like myself, one day you might just win one of these. So I was very fortunate in 2014 to be named Conservation Greenkeeper of the Year for all the environmental work that I did on my previous employment as a course manager. So it's something I'm still extremely proud of and still love telling people about today. So when I'm out on the road, I try and encourage as many people as possible to get involved and join in. So it's a great initiative to be involved with and a real opportunity for you to show off what you're doing. So since 2014, when I won that, the awards have grown massively. The awards themselves were set up probably around about 30 years ago by Bob Taylor at the STRI. Bob has since retired, but I'm pretty sure he still keeps his eye on what's going on and who's doing what. I know he was extremely passionate about this and he'll be absolutely delighted that the awards are going from strength to strength. So this year, due to the volume of entries now, we've produced a few new awards. So we've got things like the Overseas Award. You know, we've found the last couple of years we're getting more and more overseas entrants as far away as Singapore and more locally, or say locally, back in Europe, sort of Portugal, Italy. So it's great that these awards are growing. We also have the backbone now, the RNA involved, so no bigger organisation in golf than that. So it's fantastic to see the awards growing. So if you do enter and you're fortunate enough to be a finalist, yeah, there's some great prizes on offer. But one of the best things for me about the Golf Environment Awards, and as sponsors we get tickets every year to go, and it's one of my highlights of BTME, where I can go and watch the finalists and the pride that they all take, not just in winning but being finalists in the first place. So it's a fantastic award ceremony. Again, this has grown dramatically now, where attendance is usually well over 200 people. So a great night had by all. And because everybody there has a common ground, a common interest, the conversation flows and it's a real opportunity to talk about what you're doing. So lots of opportunities, like I say, simple things, you know, pollinator areas for these, you know, your nest boxes, your living walls, your log piles, all these things contribute. So what I would say is continue to enter the awards. You should be able to download an entry sheet, I'm sure, off the Golf Environment Awards website. And also the awards this year, due to the unprecedented amount of entries, the deadline now has been set to July the 11th. So there's still time to get your entry in, so crack on and please do that. So just to finish off, I want to thank you on behalf of being a co-sponsor for taking the time to enter. I hope you all get something out of it. If you happen to win one of these, so much the better, but being involved in this wider community is fantastic. So always share your ideas, put them on social media. We love seeing them. We love seeing what everybody's up to. So just to finish off, I just want to thank everybody again for sort of watching the channel. Please subscribe, please continue to like, to share, to retweet. tell your friends about it. We look forward to making lots more videos soon, and I'm pretty sure we'll make one at the Golf Environment Awards in January of 2023 during BTME week. So I'm already looking forward to that. I hope you are too, and have a great weekend, and we'll catch up next week.